Hey, Ethan, how you doing?
Good.
I hear great things about you.
Yep.
I hear you're a hard worker. Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're a hard worker, then we can conquer everything. My goal today is just to find what series is going to push you the most in your reading. That's one of my main goals. And to kind of go through some procedures. Okay.
All right.
So let's go ahead. We're going to check your sounds first, which you've done. And we'll be doing that pretty regularly. I know you'll do well on this. Okay. Now, can you see the board?
Yes.
All right. What sound is this?
B.
Good. Next. Next.
D.
You know what I like, Ethan?
Yeah.
I like the way you're cutting off the us sounds. Usually kids put us on everything. That's a great job. What's this? Both of these say next.
G.
Next.
H.
All right. That's just like you're running. Can you say that? There you go.
J. K.
Cut off the just like this one. All right.
And
And this one here.
Oh.
Oh, can you say that?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Both of these? Yeah, they both say This? This is the hard one. Okay. You want to pucker your lips. It says like run. Can you try that? That's perfect. You actually picked that up faster than some of my teachers. Okay, what's this?
What?
There you go.
Yeah. Zoom.
Okay. All right. Now, rather than giving your remote right off the bat, I am going to say the sound. And when you see the sound, I want you to say it. Okay. All right. I'm looking for O. When I go to O, you say it.
Oh.
Good for you. I'm looking for R. I'm looking for N. Both of those. I'm looking for Try it again. Okay, here's Can you say that with me? Okay. And let's go ahead and check these out. What does this say?
Sh.
And this?
Cha.
Cut off the like a choo-choo train. This has two sounds. Do you know any of them?
No.
Okay. It has what's called the quiet sound, like, and it's also nasty. You stick your tongue out. Can you do that with me? And then it also says noisy. Okay. What's this say? Don't worry about it. Any idea what this says?
No.
All right. So we're going to hold this off for another lesson. We're going to work on the consonants. Let's go through these short vowels with me now. What's this say?
E.
Next.
E.
Okay, next.
A.
What's this?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay. I.
E.
A. All right, I'll point. You tell me. What's this say? Okay. Pucker your lips a little. There you go. One way we remember is like a lion goes. You try that with me. There you got it. Oh, like You're licking a lollipop and you're going, oh. Okay. Right. This is one you had trouble with. Remember that? Oh, good for you. You nailed that. That was impressive. What's this?
E, E, O,
Ah.
A.
Like you make a little A with your hands like you're crying. Ah. Okay. Ah. All right. Cool. All right. Well, let me introduce you to something called a syllable. Have you ever heard the word syllable before?
Yeah.
What is a syllable? Do you know?
No.
A syllable is words are made up of syllables. Like the word reputation has 4 syllables. And how you know how many syllables a word has is you can tap it out. Watch me. Velvet. How many syllables is that?
2.
How about Constantinople?
4.
Close. Constantinople.
5.
Good for you. Now you tap one out. Tap out magnet.
Magnet.
How many is that?
2.
All right. Tap out lantern.
Lantern.
How many is that?
2.
Good. Related.
Related.
How many is that?
3.
I noticed you clapped. That's good too. Have you learned that in school, how to clap out syllables?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Reputation.
Reputation. 4.
Yeah, good. Next one. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Oh, forget that. I'm only kidding. All right, now, so you have words are made up of syllables, right?
Yeah.
And there's 2 types of syllables we're going to talk about now. There's only 6 types. But one's called an open syllable where it's opened up and the vowel can run a long way and it's very proud and says its name. What's the name of this letter?
E.
That's the sound. In fact, I'm glad you started with that because when it's closed in by a consonant, it can run a short way and has its short sound of I. So that would be mit. Okay. What would this be if I closed it in? It. You say that?
Mid.
Good. All right. If I close this in, it would be mig. Can you say that?
Big.
Now, if I open it up, the vowel can run a long way and says the name. What's the name of this letter?
I.
So it says my because it can run along. It's very proud because it can run a long way and says its name of I, my. Okay. This is very proud, runs a long way and says its name of E, me. Cool. Me. So we have open and close. We'll review those with you. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to do something called syllable work. And I'm going to do most of the work here. I'm just going to teach you the steps. Okay. So I'm going to pull out the word fib, I, b. Okay. And the word's fib. Now I'm going to give you a new word, and that word's fab. Can you say that?
Fab.
Now let's say the sounds as I point. What's this say?
F.
And this?
I.
A. It's going to say a. So we're going to move from I to a, and this says b. So we're going to change I to a, and the new word will be fab. Okay? All right. The next word's tab. Can you say it?
Tab.
What's this going to be?
T.
Yeah. Just give the sound a t. Can you say that?
T.
A with me. B.
Tab.
Okay. We're going from, can you say that sound, to tab. Great. All right. Our next word's rab. Rab. Can you say that? All right. This is going to become a what?
R.
Yeah. Can you just say the sound? A what?
R.
Yeah. With me. A.
A.
B. All right. So we're getting rid of the t. And what are we putting in?
R.
You're doing great job here. Okay. Next word is going to be rib. What's the word?
Rib.
All right. What's this say? R.
R.
What's that going to be? Rib. I. And that's a,
B.
you did perfect that time. A to I. You did that one perfect. Let's see if we can do one more. We're going to make it rub. What's the word?
Rub.
What's this?
R. B.
And we're changing what? What's this?
I.
It. Give me the sound. It to what? Rub. You know what, Ethan?
Yeah.
You've actually picked this up faster than most of the kids I work with. This is a big struggling point for a lot of people, is this particular exercise. Okay, that tells me we're going to make a lot of progress. All right, now I'm going to make some words and I'm going to have you read them. What's this say?
Rod.
Rod, good for you.
Rib.
Good.
Zit.
Nice job.
Zit. Z.
Zed, nice correction.
Z.
Yeah, Zex.
Jax.
Mm-hmm.
Wax.
Okay, you said Wex. Is that what you see? Do you remember what this says?
Ya.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Okay. So rather than Wex, what would it be?
Yax.
Nice job. What would this be?
Yux.
Yucks. Yucks. And this would be?
Gosh.
Gucks. Good. We're going to quit on that one. This was great. All right. I'm going to introduce you to some spelling procedures. And I'm going to do most of the work initially. And then after a couple days, I'm going to have you do the writing. But I'm going to go ahead here and just show you the procedures. How we're going to do it is exactly like we did the sounds here. And I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to go to new share. I'm going to go to the whiteboard. Okay. And if I gave you the word let, just like we did with the sounds, you're going to say let. Can you say that with me?
Let.
And then say each sound. What's the first? What's the next?
Eh.
And last? That's right, let. So notice it's just like what we did with the tiles. You're going to say the word and then we're going to say the sounds. All right, your next word is men. What's the word?
Ma.
What's the word first?
Amen.
Men. First one is cut off the not ma. What is it? Next.
Eh.
Eh. Good for you. What's the word?
Men.
Good. Next word, cut. What's the word? Cut. What's the first sound? Good job. Cut. Great. Next word is the word, we're going to skip the easier ones, had.
Had. Huh.
Okay, cut off the There you go.
Duh.
Yeah, good for you. Had. Next word, top. Say the word.
Top.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay, good job. Top, great. Okay. I'm just going to check you out on a few words before we do reading. And okay. All right, just for my information, can you see these words?
Yes.
Are they big enough for you?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, what word's this?
Of.
The first one, I'm sorry.
The.
All right, next.
Of. And. A. To. In. Is. You. That. It. He. For. Was. On. Are. As. With. That. His. They. At. Be. This. From. I. Have. Or. By. One. Had. Would.
You just aced this row. So tomorrow we'll check the next row. And when we find one that challenges you, then we're going to start timing you. But you just got 100% on that row. That's great. That means we can move quicker. All right, we're going to introduce you to a book. This is actually is moving ahead of us. So I'm going to move. Let me go back here. Okay. A little too hard. Okay. We're just going to try this book and see how we do. It's called Long Ball to Left Field. It's based on a true story. Okay. Let me have you see the cover. Okay. Long ball to left fielder. Okay, so what do you think this is going to be about?
Baseball.
That's right. And probably a goofy story because this guy looks a little goofy, right?
Yep.
All right. Now we're going to alternate saying these words. What's this word?
10.
Mine is Doug. What's that say?
Doug.
Your turn.
Hot.
Big.
Big.
Next word.
Tub. Tid.
Ted. Act. What word would that be?
Bat. But.
Mess. Now, when we don't sound out a word, that's because we know it. If you don't know it, you sound it out. Like, do you know this word?
Bus.
Good. I know this word, so it's 6. You're next.
Bad.
Let.
Hit.
Now, if I didn't know this word, I'd go p-a-o. What would that be?
How.
Like your pal. What's this?
In. Shin.
Shin, which is your lower leg there. Up.
Bob.
Had.
Bill.
Not.
Left.
Tin.
Mint.
So we didn't have to sound out many because we knew them. We may have to sound more of these out. I'm going to do the first word. O-F-ed. What word would that be?
Left.
Do you know the next word or do you need to sound it out?
Last.
Good. Must.
Drop.
Next.
Speed.
You said speed. Is that what you see? It's closed in. It has the S sound.
Spelled.
I'm going to sound it out. You tell me. Sped.
Sped.
All right.
Still.
Okay, your turn.
Soft.
Now we have some endings here. What word's this?
Drop.
Dropped, past tense. What's this?
Softly.
Next,
Hit.
next.
Balls.
All right. Now, phrases we're going to do together. Are you ready?
Yeah.
A day with your turn.
The day.
The left fielder.
The left fielder.
6 times
6 times.
by him.
By him.
In the dugout.
In the dugout.
Was a ball.
Was a ball.
My pal.
My pal.
To me.
To me.
I said softly.
I said softly.
A long ball.
Long ball.
Did not want.
Did not want.
And these are more challenging. We'll do that twice. And then I'll say it and have you find it. But you're doing great at this. So I want to move right into reading. Now, how the reading's going to go, initially, I'm going to point. And you're going to read. And if you have an error, I'm going to circle it like this. And that means go back and sound it out, okay?
Yes.
Now, I expect you to make mistakes, Ethan.
All right.
Absolutely. That's how we improve. So I like, for instance, at this sentence, I'll be shocked if you read the whole thing correctly. Let's just see. Go ahead.
I was 10 on the day of the big hit.
All right. Already, you're amazing. You got that sentence correct. Now, when you struggle twice, I'm going to give you a break and take over. And you're going to read right after me, which I'll show you in a little bit, okay? All right, keep going.
I was the left fielder for the Big Cats. I did not hit well, and I had let the ball get out by me 6 times in the last 10 days. This got me sad, yet I was back.
You know, you haven't made an error yet. Go ahead, keep going.
It was a hot day, and I was in the left field.
In what? In
the
Is there a duh there?
in left field.
Good job. That's one struggle. Go ahead.
Big Ted
Sound it out.
Ted
And I'm taking over now, and then you're going to read after me. Big Ted got up to hit. Your turn. Got
up to hit.
Ted was a tall kid. Your turn.
I did not.
No, go right where I'm starting. Ted was a tall kid.
Ted was a tall kid.
What I'm doing is getting you to go a little quicker. I did not want
I did not want.
Ted to hit the ball
I want Ted to hit the ball
to me.
to me
Why do you think I didn't want him to hit the ball to me?
because he's scared.
Yeah, because I dropped the ball a lot. This is a true story, by the way. This happened to me when I was younger. I did not want to mess up.
to mess up.
All right. What do you think's going to happen?
He's going to drop the ball because Ted's going to hit it to him.
Yeah, that's probably going to happen. Let's see if that's true. Go ahead.
Ted let ball one got by him. Get by him.
Oh, what's that mean? Ball one, get by him. So pitcher threw a ball and he let it get by him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it was a ball. Now, do you know the difference between balls and strikes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many balls before you're walked?
4.
Yeah, and 3 strikes you're out. So it's ball one. Next. Ted let
ball get
ball
to get by him. It was a ball.
Okay, so we got 2 balls now.
Mm-hmm. On the next ball, Ted had a big hit.
Uh-oh.
It sped
Go ahead.
from his bat and hit my pal Jim in the slim.
In the what?
Shin.
Shin is this part of your leg, the lower part of your leg, shin. Okay. Jim was in the dugout. Uh-oh. So he hit this guy in the dugout. Okay. Go ahead. It was
a bad hit, but Big Ted was still up to bat.
all right. I'm going to take over. You're doing so well. I'm just going to give you a little break. Let Ted hit. Your turn. Let
Ted hit
the ball to Bob.
Bob, Gus, or Bill.
Not to me. Your
Not
turn. Not
to me.
I said softly.
I said softly.
It was then
that
Big Ted
Big Ted
hit the long ball.
Where
do you think it's going?
To him.
Yeah. It was a long pop-up.
It was a long pop-up.
To left field.
I
must get this ball in my mitt, I said.
I must get this ball in my mitt, I said.
Sorry, Steve. I think you're out of luck. Here it comes. I guess we'll find that out tomorrow. Okay. Now, we are going to do what's called a beat the clock. Have you ever done that before?
No.
This is a cool activity. You'll like it. Let me get my watch. You getting tired?
No.
No, okay. You worked hard. I'll tell you. You were definitely right when I heard you're a hard worker. Okay. Now, we're going to take normally something you haven't read, but we're going to go ahead and do this one that we've read. And I'm going to time you, and then we're going to try to beat our time. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So it might take you 40 seconds to get through this, or 50, whatever. And then we're going to try to beat your time. You're going to get several times to beat it.
All right.
All right. On your mark. Starting here at let. Get set, go.
Let Ted hit the ball to Bob, Gus, or Bill. Not to me, I said softly. It was then that Big Ted hit the loose ball.
The what ball?
Long ball.
Good.
It was a long pop up to the left field. I must get this ball in my mitt, I said.
32 seconds. That was great. Now, it was then that Big Ted
hit the long ball.
Hit the long ball. Okay. All right. So we're going to try to beat 25 seconds. Think you can do that?
Mm-hmm.
I bet you can do it this time. Okay. We're going to, on your mark, get set, go.
Let Ted hit the ball to Bob, Gus, or Bill. Not to me, I said softly. It was then that Big Ted hit the long ball. It was a long pop up to the field. I must get it in my mitt, I said.
Wow. 19 seconds. That's amazing. All right. We had a couple little mistakes. It was what? A long
pop up to the left field.
No the there. To left field.
To left field.
Yeah. And then I must
get this ball in my mitt, I said.
Kayla, we go to 355? Good. Okay. All right. Now, that was 19 seconds. We're going to beat 15. I bet you're going to do it this time. When you beat 15, we're going to be done with this activity. That's going to be tough for you. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Let Ted hit the ball to Bob, Gus, or Bill. Not to me, I said softly. It was then that Big Ted hit the long ball. It was a long pop up to the left field. I must get this ball in my mitt, I said.
Okay, again, 19. Okay. Pop up to the left field or to left field?
To left field.
All right. All right. I still think you can do it. Let's try it. By the way, do you know why we're doing this, Ethan?
No.
It's going to make you a much faster reader. So getting you to read is one thing, but if it takes forever, then you won't want to read. So this is the activity that most makes you a fast reader. Okay? All right. On your mark. 15 seconds. You ready?
Yep.
Get set. Go.
Let Ted hit the ball to Bob, Gus, or Bill, not to me, I said softly. It was then that Big Ted hit the long ball. It was a long pop up to left field. I must get this ball in my mitt, I said.
Okay. 18 seconds. So we got to knock off 3 more. This is our last time. I don't know if you can beat 15. What do you think?
I think so.
All right. We'll try it. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Let Ted hit the ball to Bob, Gus, or Bill, not to me, I said softly. It was then that Big Ted hit the long ball. It was a long pop up to left field. I must get this ball in my mat.
You know what? You would have beat it, but you got stuck right here. So you just missed it by a couple seconds. Are you done? You want to try it one more time? It's up to you.
Yep.
All right. You would have beat it definitely that last time. All right. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Let Ted hit the ball to Bob, Gus, or Bill, not to me, I said softly. It was then that Big Ted hit the long ball. It was a long pop up to left field. I must get this ball in my mutt.
How many seconds did you do it in?
14 seconds.
That's pretty impressive. Holy cow. All right. Now we're going to finish with writing a little summary, and I'm going to do all the work initially. And then eventually I'm going to have you help me. But we're just going to write a little bit. Okay. All right. Now, let's tell me a little summary of the story, okay? So who are we dealing with? Who's the guy batting?
Ted, Big Ted.
Big Ted's batting. And who's out in the field?
Bob, Gus, and Bill.
Yeah, and Steve. Steve's the guy who's worried.
Yeah, Steve.
All right. So what happens? So what happened? Ted did what?
That he made a long ball.
He hit a long ball. Ted, if I don't know a word, I sound it out. Hit
a long ball.
Crazy A. I may type this. Oh, man. I got to get better at this. Hit
a
long ball. Now, I'm not sure how to spell long, so I can go back and look in the book and see how long ball is spelled. And there it is, L-O-N-G. Anytime you don't know, it's okay to go look back in the book. Okay?
All right.
That's important. Do you know how to spell ball?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll go ahead. I didn't, so I'm going to look at the word here, and there it is. It was a long ball. Now, I'm going to introduce you to a way of checking your writing. It's called COPS. C-O-P-S. Now, have you ever heard of the word capital?
Yes.
What is a capital?
It's you can say like a capital letter.
Yeah, what's a capital letter?
It's like the letters uppercase, and it's like for the start of the sentence, a name, a country.
Boy, who taught you? Somebody's a good teacher back there.
I knew this for like a few years ago.
Oh, you did? All right, now Ted's a small letter, so we have to capitalize it, right?
to uppercase.
Okay, so let me get rid of that. I'm going to erase that. And all right, so that's capital. We got that. Now we're going to look at organization. Every sentence has to have a who or what doing something. Do we have a who or what here?
Yes.
What's his name?
Ted.
And what's he doing?
Hit a long ball.
So we're going to show the action with the squirrely line and the who or what with a line, and it has both parts, so you're good. Now, punctuation. Have you ever heard of punctuation?
Yes.
And what is that? What do you put at the end of a sentence?
A period.
Good for you. And then spelling. Well, we spelled everything correct here.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. Okay. So let's review what we covered today. We're about done. Okay, we talked about
sounds.
We did. And we talked about a couple types of, let me get my board here. We talked about a couple kinds of syllables.
Yeah.
We talked about when a syllable is closed in like this, what's it do to the vowel? Makes it what? Long or short?
Long.
Okay. It's long if it's open. You're exactly right. And it's long because it can run a long way. It's proud and says its name. What's the name of this letter? Oh, can you see that? No.
No.
Okay, sorry. I do this at times. So this is an open syllable. And when it's opened up, it can run a long way. It says its name. What would that be?
I.
My. But if I close it in, it has a short sound and says what?
Mip.
I'll tell you what, Ethan, you're pretty sharp. You're going to do really well in this program. So we're going to go from this book. We'll finish this. I would teach the teams tomorrow. Go ahead and finish this book, and then I would move into Mad Dash. Ethan will really like that book. And then the Rocks. Mad Dash and then the Rocks.
All right, finish this with Mad Dash and the Rocks. Okay.
Yeah, Mad Dash, Ethan, is a lot of kids' favorite book. It's about a wild kid that has trouble in a classroom. I'm sure you can't relate to that, but all right, we'll see you later.
Bye.
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 Bye.